Wednesday morning, we're back. All is right in the world. Dion is back on the morning after, guys. No need to worry. With just a 1 day hiatus. I think that's the first one you've ever missed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's the first one I missed. Me and G were. I feel like we did a lot of videos yesterday, but you would know better than me. We did.
Good day of. It was one of those. It was kind of like one of those OG sleepers days where like only like 3 previews and recaps, a lot of shorts.
Yeah,
felt like a summer day.
Yeah, a lot of shorts. I'm in a battle with Kentucky fans at the moment in the comments section.
Oh, God.
Not so much a battle. They keep telling me not to hop back on the Kentucky bandwagon. And I keep asking them for one more chance, JK, because you know me, I'm a money guy. So when they spend $30 million on a roster next year, I am going to have them in my national title.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair here, just to give your side of things and to hopefully somewhat persuade Kentucky fans to give you another chance. Yes, you were critical of the things that were happening with Kentucky, but you technically never like said, I'm not a Kentucky guy. Like you never fully left. And then the touch money on 3 really invested and brought you back in.
So I'm just not a Pope guy.
Yeah.
I'm just not a Pope guy. That's all it is. I'm not a Pope guy. But I'm a Kentucky guy. And like, I really don't what up, Corey? I don't want to not be like on the Kentucky bandwagon because if Cal ever goes back, dog, like, and I don't think that's like dead yet.
Could you imagine if that happened? I mean, that would honestly probably be one of the single craziest days in college basketball if Calipari returned to Kentucky. Like that would, first off, it would send their fans in an absolute tizzy. It'd be hilarious. But like, could you imagine if like Cal comes back and they give Cal the $30 million budget? This dude's going to have like 4 Kentucky guys that were in the NBA coming back to play in Lexington. It's going to be insane. Fam says they're coming for G, Dion. It's an all-hands-on-deck situation.
Dion, did you hear about the MSU mole news? Any comment got me sick personally? What is that? We got a mole? We got a mole?
Interesting.
I do got some good work news that I want to get off my chest at some point on this video, but we could wait if I do want to talk about the mole. I do want to say one of the comments, I was rereading it. She said something insane to me. I don't want this woman to get the wrong idea. I did not reply to your comment because you complimented my smile. I don't want there to be anybody that gets the wrong idea.
Don't want to lead anybody on.
Yeah. Especially from Kentucky.
Yeah. This is true. You definitely don't want to go down that avenue. Also,
I know what Fam's talking about. There's somebody that was like leaking Discord messages that G was sending. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I got Akil as my favorite for the person that was doing it.
Where's Akil at? Come address the allegations.
But I do want it known when G told me yesterday, I have started to take a look in the Discord. I'm putting together a hit list.
Like what, when you say leaking messages, is there like a place that
like the Twitter?
Or is it personal messages or messages he was posting to like the
messages in the build up to Michigan State?
Okay.
Have you seen anything on Twitter? Have you seen like the Twitter stuff about G right now?
I
It's
have the only thing I've seen is that Michigan State fans are really mad because of like Carter making that video, and people think that Greg made him do that or something. And I'm like, look, man, you can disagree with the video if you want to, but like, look, man, if there's one thing about Cart, it's that G cannot make Cart do anything. So if you think that G got Cart to make that video and Cart didn't make that video out of his own free will, you're insane. But yeah, and then I've seen like everyone trying to say that like it's one-sided, and then they even tried to use like the length of the video of the recap compared to last year's recaps as like a I guess comparison for what was happening or something. I'm like, bro, we've done way longer recaps this year. Like people are just so behind on the curve. It's ridiculous.
that dude's in the Discord, Akil. Either way, so basically that's essentially what's going on. Like people are like saying like G like is railroading Cart essentially, and like the messages from the Discord are being used to like back that up. It's just been a crazy week in general, but I think I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know we have a lot of Michigan State fans in here. Until the Illinois game is played, well, probably until Friday. I'm sure there'll be some sort of like topic on Friday I'll have to discuss. I think I'm good off Michigan State for a second though.
Well, I feel like this is kind of just the. Now, obviously, this might be a little extreme, but this just to me, maybe I'm wrong, feels like the freaking Big Ten. Like not all of them, but like a lot of the Big Ten fan bases seem to do this cycle, especially with G, where it's like, love the guy, says something. Okay, now we hate the guy. And then it just keeps coming back around full circle. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know what people want him or sleepers to do. Like, he's a Michigan fan. Cart's a Michigan State fan. That's literally the reality of being a rival. Like, I don't know, man. It's just a stupid situation to me.
Say that one more time, man. I gotta be honest. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the new thing. Next morning after episode, I'm silent the entire time.
No, I don't know if it's you or me. Like either you didn't explain that well. Or it's really early for me, and I don't know what you just said. But like one of us is struggling this morning.
So I said that like obviously this situation itself, is a little more extreme. But I feel like this seems to be the natural life cycle for Big Ten fans with sleepers, where like they love and then they absolutely hate, and then they come back and then something happens, they hate again. It's just like a constant life cycle.
Okay, yeah. No, I agree. Though you didn't explain it that way the first time.
I tagged you in Discord in a post from that guy who made the tweet.
Luxury lettuce is crazy. G has a way of pissing people off.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think I agree with that.
I think G can piss people off if he wants to, like if he wants to be petty about something, but I genuinely don't think people are making things up out of thin air to be pissed off about in this situation. Like, bro, I am behind the scenes with this shit. Let me tell you guys exactly how this went down. They were doing their normal day of content, and Carter in the group chat of me, Greg, and Carter was like, I want to do a Michigan State fan address. Carter just said that, like after they were recording videos. That was not on the chart, on the docket. Greg didn't bring it up. Carter was the one who was like, I want to do a Michigan State State of the Union fan address, whatever. That's literally how it went down. And then it happened. And that's, I don't know. I don't know what else you guys want. Like, I don't know if you want some conspiracy theory to come out of this thing. I promise there's nothing going on. It's just insane. All right.
I agree. I mean, luxury lettuce is crazy. Is actually crazy. Yeah. I mean, I guess if I don't know. I don't think G pisses people off, or like, yeah, I don't think he should. At least, I mean, obviously, like it's clear he does, but I don't. I think he gets blamed for a lot of stuff that isn't true too.
Well, you can also like clearly tell when G is like being sarcastic and like trying to troll people versus when G's being serious. So that's why I don't understand why people get pissed off. Yeah. Like it's so easy to tell when he's being like, when he's being funny and sarcastic and when he's being serious. And also, like, of course he's going to rib Carter a little bit. Like, Michigan State won both games last year. Like, he's getting his get back. Like, that's just the reality of being a rival.
Chad, do you want to hear my good work news? Y'all could say no, by the way, because you probably will have no idea what I'm talking about. But just know the kid's in his bag right now, and I'm just a little excited. That's all. I'm
intrigued.
Okay, well, they didn't. Connor says this. So we just won. We won a new, like, within the district. That like my current biggest contract is in. We won another one. And in like the, you get a notice of like why you won, and the notice of why we won is basically all stuff I do that everybody's been in my company's been kind of like, I guess you could say, thinking I wasn't doing. So the kid once again in his bag, and yeah, I got the did you tamper? There are allegations of me stealing staff from the other companies that we work with. There have been some allegations of recruiting and tampering with me. I mean, who like, let's be real, like, make all the jokes you want about me. Who wouldn't want to have me as their supervisor? Like, we could just talk college basketball all day. I don't really get upset about much. Like, as long as you get your work done, I really don't bother nobody.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I mean, that's the way, man. Head down, do your thing. People work hard for you. That's all that matters.
I can't wait. I cannot wait till the next meeting. And I'm like, hey, man, did everybody see the score we got? Did everybody see the score we got?
It's actually hilarious too, because seeing you in the brains in motion tee on a meeting for something that will be announced shortly yesterday was hilarious.
Well, that just goes to show how hard I work, JK. Like, it doesn't matter whether it's sleepers or my 9 to 5, like, I'm gonna get the job done. It might look unconventional at times. I might have to take a pretty big like meeting that we had from a fence. But I'm gonna be there. And you know what's crazy? I hopped off that meeting and went right into a meeting with the principal to discuss a kid that needs to be removed from my program. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we wear multiple hats around here. We get it all done. I also immediately hopped into the meeting with some very important people for something that will be announced, and immediately started firing off flexibility jokes. And ended said meeting by making Tom Thibodeau jokes towards Cart. So if anyone was wondering, this is the full Dion experience, no matter what realm we're in.
Tom Thibodeau jokes. What a time. All right. So this is pretty special performance from us. Game so bad last night, we're 14 minutes in and haven't mentioned a single one. Can't blame us. Horrible slate. I guess we'll start with Duke. They win by 18. They were like 24.5-point favorites against Boston College. To me, just was a simple, like, look ahead to Saturday thing. They didn't, like, if they come out and they're not playing UNC on Saturday, looking ahead to the rivalry, I think they probably win that game by 40. Did you think that this was like even remotely concerning that at one point it was like 10 or 11 points with Boston College, or were you kind of in the same mindset as me where you're like, they're clearly just looking ahead?
Clearly, just looking ahead. So I'm like kind of out on Duke this year, though. Like I've said that a few times. Like I am a Brotherhood member, and I don't know if you've seen the tweets. The Brotherhood is trying to get me back,
Mm-hmm.
and I am. We are flirting with the Brotherhood because like once you're in the Brotherhood, you never actually leave the Brotherhood. I just don't think the Brotherhood's winning it all this year. So we're like, we still text, but we're not really on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. It's just something about this Duke team, man. I don't know how you feel about them. And I mean, you're a UNC fan, so probably the wrong person to ask.
I mean, I will say though, like objectively, it's a little different. Like last year, like I think that's the thing. There's still a little bit of a stigma from last year because last year they were different. Like they were so good, and you could tell you were like, this is the title. This team doesn't have that feel to me. Like Boozer obviously does his thing, basically gets his 25-point double double every single night. But my problem with this team is like the rest of the roster just it just isn't hitting the same. And I honestly think it's the guard play more than anything. Like I think the front court is fine. And I think Boozer's obviously really good, but there's just like the Foster, Caden Boozer thing just doesn't really. Darren Harris hasn't really played. Like that doesn't move me. Like they don't have the Proctor and Con this year, and that's where it's like I don't think. I still think they're a second weekend team, but I don't think they're a Final Four team.
What did I have them on the full episode today before I say something crazy?
You said
that's why I hesitate, not because I didn't hear you.
So you said second weekend.
Okay.
But you also said there's a world where you could see like first weekend if they get like a really bad second round draw.
Okay, yeah, I agree. So I agree with myself.
Yeah, I agree with myself.
Yeah, I agree with myself. When you do 20 videos a day, sometimes you just got to agree with yourself and keep it pushing. Agree with myself. Yeah, I have the right read. Yeah, and also I agree with you. I mean, you have them. I kind of did. Did you like that game G and I played the first weekend?
I did.
I really liked that.
Fun game. That was a really fun game.
Also, did you hear my pitch to G on One Big Thing?
Are you
in for that too?
Yeah, I think that would be fire. I think now we have to we just have to see who all would want to do it, and we could literally just like trying to think of the best way. I think the best way to do it is probably G and Cart like do their brackets, and then like everyone comes in, like you're the first guy, and you're like, all right, now Dion's gonna share. Like, what that would be fire. Just like keep bringing team members in one at a time, and it'd be so easy. We could just do it on here.
Probably should do theirs last.
Yeah, that's probably the truth.
Yeah,
that's probably the truth. And then we could easily just do it on here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We just do it on here, and people keep flowing in and out. Maybe even like, G and Card are live for like the actual bracket reveal. And if they don't want to do it, like maybe I don't mind going live for the actual bracket reveal too. And then like people start to come in and out and start releasing their own brackets.
Yeah, that'd be fire. We also definitely need to make like a gigantic, like we did last year. I mean, we can kind of promote it then, but the sleepers bracket group pool, whatever you want to call it.
I am not running any of the sleepers games this year. That was something that G and I agreed upon after I did it last year when I tried to do it. Now, to be fair, he was on paternity leave, so like obviously I was a lot busier last March than I probably will be this March. But also like, listen, there might be some travel involved in March. There's some stuff on the horizon for us. But
true.
I think, I just I didn't get to sleep last March much. So
yeah,
it's easier to remove running the sleepers games than it is to remove like doing. I'm not going to remove doing previews or recaps
for sure. All right. So second, I mean, honestly, most of these games, like Tennessee, Ole Miss, shout out your boy Nate Ament, keeps hooping, he's doing his thing out here. Miami of Ohio is still undefeated, which is insane to me. Do you think they're
my chat was frozen this time?
Yeah, mine was too. Don't really know why, but
that's not good. Hold on, you mind if we just go through this stuff quickly?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I literally was just thinking the chat wasn't talking, to be honest.
Fam says if you're swinging through Shy, we got a link. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We might have something for that. And you know I'll hit you, fam. You know that. Connor, yeah, there's no important games this week. Any update on WV not being complete? Dog shit. Can I cuss on here? It's my show.
Yeah, you can cuss on here. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, now we are. We're a mid-major. After Sunday, if the Pats lose JK, no more Pats shirts for a month. That does seem fair. I think you have to wear it the Monday after, because I do believe if your team loses Super Bowl the next day, you have to rock that team's gear and deal with whatever consequences come. But yeah, I think after that, like,
I mean,
maybe not.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys where it's like most of the time I don't wear my team's gear unless they're in season. Like I might throw it on like occasionally, but I'm not like repping a Patriots shirt in like June, if that makes sense.
Pickle Rick said have a selection Sunday. Yeah, I do think that's gonna happen. And then he says that I did agree to watch party the first 2 days of the tournament. I'm definitely down. I think we got to see, to be honest with you though, Pickle Rick, I got to see with everything else that we
there's been a curveball and then that's hurt a little bit.
With everything else we got to potentially do, like there's some curveballs that by the way, the chat's probably frozen again. I don't know what's going on with it today. There's some curveballs that like might make it to where we're not doing that. And then Fam says we got Misner. Yeah, bro, we'll definitely link and get an old fashioned or something like that if we're in Chi-Town. And you would never be straight ignored. That the whole point of this show is the chat.
Yeah.
If you think JK and I want to discuss Duke winning by 40 instead of whatever you guys want to discuss, you're crazy.
Yeah. All right. So I've got the YouTube pulled up so we can get around this. Don't worry. Chat is frozen, but there's only been 3 chats, all from Rick. Rick said, are you guys doing any get-together when you're in West Lafayette? I'd stop by for that. I don't drink, though.
I know we're going to Harry's after the game. I think when I get to Indiana, because obviously I'm flying in Indianapolis, I'm basically going from airport to the arena. And then afterward, I think G and I obviously, like, let's just keep it a bean, y'all. If, like, any of the Purdue team just wants to kick it, I'm going to just kick it with them. Like, let's just be honest. But, like, they probably won't. At which point, I think we'll probably go to Harry's.
Vibes. That's going to be a fun time. I mean, I can't wait to see, like, I feel like this, like, especially especially with the running point stuff too. I feel like he's basically going to be like a celebrity. I feel like you guys aren't going to be able to go like anywhere without people being like.
I'm basically going to have to like protect G from fans, I'm thinking.
Fam said G got to get his revenge on Harry's. Respect. Rick said
that's like me having to get my revenge on the Final Four here in 2 months.
That's what it's so funny because that's still it's still a bit where everywhere we go, I'm just like priority number 1, Dion, don't get arrested. Just don't get arrested.
I mean, it is a priority.
It is. We need that. Apparently Rick said triple X is Braden's spot. We should go grab food there or something. Don't.
I want.
I gotta say,
I want to ask how you know that, Pickle Rick, but I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I'm out of the loop on the Purdue nightlife location restaurants. Not really. Not honestly, most of the Big Ten scene in general, I'm not really tapped in, which just shows you that as Sleepers continues to grow and get bigger, we need to do like we basically need to revive college hoops to go. That way we can all experience. That would be so sick.
Yeah,
to be
that's
fair,
what G and I basically. This is the way we're framing this, like, to ourselves, is this is kind of like college hoops to go remix, but like obviously shorter. Because for both these plays, so the Illinois game, I'm literally flying in. G said we're gonna hit a few bars after. I was once again had to be explained that the University of Illinois is not in Chicago.
Urbana-Champaign.
Yeah. So, but I'm basically gonna fly in, and then I'm going to Boston like the next day. The Purdue trip, I'm flying in Tuesday. I'm taking a 2 p.m. Wednesday flight, and I work Thursday morning. So, I'll be on morning after. I think G and I are doing the full day together Thursday, Friday that week too. And I'm going to like my day job. So if anybody says the kid doesn't work hard, you're crazy.
Yeah. Which, in your mind, I know you would say the flight and the trip doesn't feel like work to you, so that makes it a little easier. Yeah. But all right, so now the chat's finally updated again. Chat's back. Hey, we got the YouTube pulled up just in case.
Luxury Lettuce and Pickle Rick are going to get drunk together. Appreciate you for hopping in, fam. I know I didn't see all your comments. Blame the chat. Don't blame me. Pickle Rick, you live in West Lafayette? Okay.
Big Purdue guy.
You'll have to swing by. Well, no, I know you don't. But he is. You have to swing by Harry's though.
Luxury Lettuce is honestly one of the greatest names I've ever seen. By the way, I just want that to be known.
He said it on RP Lock In. I didn't watch the last Running Point episode, to be honest with you. I'm a little behind on it. And like for anyone that's like, lock in on it. The 2-man Bob Does Sports, Bryan Brothers, and Grant Horvath.
So good.
Got me in a chokehold. It's got me in a chokehold. It's so
good. I haven't started the finale yet, but I gotta watch it. The first 2 parts just so special. Just absolutely so special.
So good.
I think that's like the dream collab is Sleepers times Bob Does Sports. That would just be so generational.
We fit in really well with that.
It is funny because like if you compare their group to us,
we fit in really
so well. Obvious that Carter is Cold Cuts, Greg is Bob, you're FP. Yeah. I don't know if I'm more Tick or Yaman yet, but I could see some of myself in both of them.
I think it depends. Yeah, I was going to say it depends on the era that Tick and Yaman are in. I would say at the moment you're a little bit more Tick, but there was times where I would call you Yaman.
Yeah, but like I swear our group is like a mirror image of Bob Does Sports. It's so funny.
And like when Tick first started, I don't know, like if you were watching like the original Tick videos, you were definitely Yaman and Tick was like J Hart, and it's like, yo, you got to go to the green to film this, and I'm gonna sit in the car and watch.
And now we've added the whole element where it's like the level up because why am I forgetting his name?
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the short kid who thinks he hits a 7-iron 180.
That's Booby.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've got the whole. By the way, chat's frozen again, but I think you missed you missed my favorite daily comment. Shout out Caden Boozer. My glorious King D is back. Hard eyes. I want to know who runs that account so bad. Like. Screw finding the MSU mole. I want to know who runs Caden Boozer 69.
So Coy, the plan at the moment is to Uber. And I haven't told Cart this yet. Well, if G can't pick me up at the work, that's true. The plan is Uber. I haven't told Cart this yet, but I do plan at some point within the hour of me landing in West Lafayette to text Cart asking if I can expense the Uber. And to which he'll say no. And then I will probably just purchase the Uber. I think the Indy airport, I have it as 2 hours from Purdue in my head. So I land at 2:00. Game's a 6:30 tip or 6:00 tip, one of the two. So my hope is, no, I'm getting a flight to Indy, and then I'm going to Uber from Indy to West Lafayette. Oh, I see. I said, my bad, y'all. My bad. Never been a geography podcast. Never been in geography. But yeah, no. Oh, it's only 1 hour? Oh, what? I'm good. I'm good. I'll be in the building like when the doors open. You know how many drinks I can have before tip now? Special times ahead.
Dangerous.
Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with like, maybe I just don't bring more clothes. So G and I would probably have to discuss some logistics.
Yeah, for sure. Also, like
nowhere to drink in Purdue. Is that a real thing?
That can't be. It's a college.
Oh, like, Coy said when it all falls apart, just to DM him and he'll drive me. I love that. Love that.
Depending on traffic, man, I make that shit in 45 minutes to an hour.
There's no bar. So where is Harry's?
I think he might be implying that either maybe their bars suck or I don't know.
Oh, maybe he's saying you can't. Is Purdue one of the arenas you can't drink in?
Maybe that's what he mean. I don't know. I think he honestly might be talking about the campus as a whole.
Won't be able to get into Harry's. It'll be full. G's got to be able to get like VIP into some of these places at this point, dog. Like
if you got to get Braden to like
chat's back.
You got to get Braden to somehow get you guys like some sort of special.
Okay, we can drink in Mackey. I was scared. I was like, man, I'm flying cross country. I can't get a seltzer. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Listen, everyone makes their predictions about like, well, not everyone, but Greg and Cart, and you've discussed it before. Everyone makes their predictions about like how Sleeper's downfall happens and how it ends. My prediction is how it ends is that one day Greg, Cart, and Dion are going to be like doing a road trip somewhere and all get way too drunk, and it's going to lead to the demise of Sleepers.
Well, like we all just start arguing? I don't think that's possible.
No, I don't think you guys will all start arguing. I think that like somehow like one of you's going to do something that like gets us really canceled or something like that. And then
I got arrested the first night of the Final Four, and we're still here.
Well, technically, you got thrown in the drunk tank. So
it wasn't even that.
No arrest records. They sent you to a rest home.
Yeah, they sent me to they just sent me to the hospital and gave me like a mat to sleep on for a few hours, then let me Uber home.
Yeah,
but like, I don't know. I think we're good. I think we already. I mean, knock on wood, but I think we already survived that. So that I know for me, that's the worst you can get out of me. So, I mean, I don't know. I think Kyle Orton came in all the time. Where?
I think they're still talking about.
Oh, you had a friend who owned a bar in the city while he was a student? That's a different type of money, dog. I mean, that's special.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's insane.
My dog's going to history class and then pulling up to the bar he owns at night. That's a different type of money.
Yeah, that's owning a bar in college is nuts.
Yeah, I know he was the man on campus.
Oh yeah.
Like just tell any girl, yo, come to my bar and like you drink for free tonight. Special.
Yeah. Oh, you already know he was the absolute like frat favorite. Yeah, bro. I'll let all your 19-year-old pledges in. Just slide me some money under the door.
Okay. We don't condone underage drinking.
Oh, I'm not condoning it, but I bet his bar did.
We don't condone underage drinking.
Dion.
Is the table not made out of wood?
I don't know what he's getting at there. It's just anything Caden Boozer says makes me laugh.
I mean, my table is made out of wood. Went and became a politician. Dang, good for him. Good for him.
In North Carolina, hold up.
Good for him.
What district? Yeah, today's episode is like the perfect Dion and JK banter and what happens when we just have the weakest slate of games possible. This is what you get. Like, there's obviously some good games on Saturday, but like this slate throughout the week is just horrible. I mean, like, I'm trying to look like tonight. Michigan State is going to beat Minnesota by 100. Illinois is going to beat Northwestern by 100. BYU, Oklahoma State, I guess, could be good. Clemson, Stanford could be good, but Stanford's kind of fallen off a cliff, so Clemson's probably going to destroy them. I mean, there's just no – I mean, then on Thursday, Michigan's going to get their get back and beat Penn State by about 40.
I mean, listen, there's no good games, but we still did 36 minutes. I think
solid.
I think we did good today, JK.
I will say, though, Friday, UConn, St. John's, and then Saturday, at least we get, like, Duke, UNC, Illinois, Michigan State, Houston.
Subi and I are doing the Duke St. John's preview tomorrow morning, and then he's going to fill in for you on morning after, right after.
Oh, that's going to be fire. The debut. So, real quick, since this is my last morning after of the week, in terms of Duke, UNC, Illinois, Michigan State, Houston, BYU, how would you power rank those games and from most excited to least excited to watch?
You said Illinois, Michigan State, because you said that so fast. BYU, Houston.
And Duke, UNC. What's your power rankings of
BYU, Houston? I think is one.
That's going to be fun.
That one's going to just be like, because I'm speaking from a pure entertainment standpoint, not like like what game will be the best. I think from a pure entertainment standpoint, AJ versus Kingston, BYU versus that Houston defense, special. So I got that one. Probably Michigan State, Illinois too. I think that'll be a close game. Obviously, I don't want to get into it, but the fallout of all the fear stuff, right? Like how is Michigan State going to react this week as a whole to what happened last weekend? And then Duke UNC 3, just because that's going to be belt.
We'll see. I just don't. I mean, this one is at UNC, which doesn't really matter that much, in my opinion. I think usually like the road team wins in these things, but I just don't. The coaching mismatch is the biggest. Like from a team perspective, I don't think Duke is that good, like we discussed earlier. But from a coaching perspective, I mean, Shire. I just have so much more faith in Shire than I do in Hubert Davis.
For sure.
Like that's just the. I will say though, like I think both teams have pretty bad backcourts. That's what's going to make it really interesting. I mean, obviously UNC has Trimble, but I mean, I don't really I know Evans, I guess, is technically a guard. Don't really consider him a guard, but.
Pickle Rick asked what you think about the Ivy.
Top 5 pick, and he ends up being worth Kevin Huerter and Dario Saric. Kind of a sad situation. But
yeah, I think he stinks. So.
yeah.
Congrats to the Bulls.
Yeah.
They did. I will say this: the Bulls have to move off Kobe White, right?
I think they're moving off Kobe and Io probably in the next day.
And I think, but that makes sense. And Ivy's like a good, just go out there and do some stuff since we had to get rid of guys who could actually play guy.
It's nice that the Bulls are finally, after years of being so average, are finally just like, oh wait, maybe we should like tank because we're just not very good. Dude, they are such a they're something else, man. They're
What about the Vucevic trade? Did you like it?
that's a good deal for so many reasons. Like, respect to Kada and Garza, they've been putting in work this year, but like needed a center. Two, like such cap gymnastics from Brad. We have a $27 million trade exception now, which is so fire. Gets us $5.8 million below the first apron. Like, that was just, he's an expiring just like Anthony was, but $7 million cheaper. Like, it was just a huge cap gymnastics deal. Plus, I think Vooch is like a solid center. So like,
He's fine.
Like, he's just whatever. And then if we don't want to bring him back,
it probably signals Tatum's not playing this year would be my only, which I think is the best thing to do for what it's worth.
Yeah, if he's not 100%, he needs to stay off the court.
That would be my only, like, and I know you're not necessarily on this side of things, but like for the Celtics fans that want Tatum to play, this trade, getting below the first apron, moving off of Anthony Simons, who's like been good, for an aging big, who I think is solid, but like Simons has been good, like probably is the first sign of like, hey, Tatum's probably like not playing this year.
Yeah, where it gets interesting is like, if they sit on the trade exception and don't use it at the deadline, then like 100%.
This deadline, no shot back.
Yeah, there's, I mean, if they did, like, God, dude, 27 million. That's such a fat exception. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with it.
But you can't combine exceptions with other players, so that's why it'd be really hard to use it at this deadline.
Yeah, it would be for sure. Unless
and
like
the Celtics are one of those teams that have like the picks kind of, they're not locked up, but you can't move them in season. So like it's probably like you wait till the off season and you package like 5 first-round picks to go get somebody that makes $27-30 million. I don't know who that would be.
Yeah.
But like, I think there is a good player on the way.
How'd you feel about Draymond's emotional press conference yesterday?
I didn't watch it. I mean, I think, to be honest with you, I mean, I just, I saw him say like, if it's best for business, they should do it. And I mean, I do agree with that. I don't know that I believe we're getting Giannis. All signs certainly do point to it, though.
I think you're only getting Giannis if he doesn't get moved at the deadline. If he gets moved at the deadline, it's going to be Minnesota, I think.
I think that's flipped, actually. So I think the only way we get Giannis is if he's moved at the deadline, because we're the only team that has all their picks free to be traded at the moment. So like Miami can only move like 2 picks right now, but in the offseason they can move 4. The Knicks can only move 1 pick now, but in the offseason they can move 3. Minnesota, I think, probably is the favorite to do it right now and in the offseason, because I think what they do is that, did you see that rumor where they moved McDaniels to the Blazers to get all the Bucks picks back, and then they moved the Bucks? That makes the most sense. But if for whatever reason Minnesota's not able to pull that off and Milwaukee's like, yo, we want to move Giannis today, that's where I see the Warriors like falling in. But like if the Warriors let this get to the place where everybody has all their assets available, I don't think we have enough assets to pull it off.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest. When it comes to Warriors trade rumors, I'm not believing shit until I see it, because y'all are all slowly becoming the Knicks in terms of like, so-and-so is coming here, and then it never happens.
I don't think we're going to be honest.
I mean, it'd be interesting, but see, this is the other problem. Like, he's so good when he plays, but like, plays, 31, 32 years old with calf strains. So scary.
Well, I think that's why the Warriors have a possibility of getting him. Is there is some negatives to him that probably are making teams hesitant to like move all their assets, and the Warriors are willing to move every asset, right?
Because it's like one last ride we got to before Steph is done.
Right. Iowa Boiler says, any chance Edie and Braden land on the same team? I mean, probably. I mean, I think it's possible. It's not like Braden is in that spot, with his draft stock that go into any team. Like all 30 teams are in play for Braden, right? He's not the, like a Keaton Wagler where it's like you're going to go to one of the worst teams in the league no matter what.
Yeah, chat froze. JK, please unfreeze chat. I think this is pre-recorded because he asked if your eyebrows are real and you ignored.
Pickle Rick said, "Why did the T-Wolves clear all that cap space?" I don't think that was related to Giannis. I think Conley stinks, so they didn't want to play. So they didn't want to pay the.
However, the only thing I will say about that, which I don't think this guy's necessarily great, but like, I definitely think the thing that signals the Giannis, they're trying to get Giannis to me, is that they could have had Kobe White and they said no.
I do think they're trying to get Giannis, yeah. But I think if that trade was straight like Giannis related, I think they would have just told the Bulls, let's wait to do it for 24 more hours. And if the Bucks say no, we'll take Kobe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. Is like none of these deals are even like done. Like they're not official yet. So like that's what is so funny is like they'll get reported and then people think that just immediately means like, oh yeah, it's over. Nope. Like they could still add, they could still do so many things. Sure. Iowa Boiler, no perm, all natural, not even any product. This is just straight out the shower. Let's see. That's going to be the best thing is when the Grizzlies trade John Morant to complete their rebuild and then bring in Braden Smith for the Braden and Zach Edey Memphis Grizzlies future.
Maybe. I think, yeah, we'll see. I don't think I think I know where Braden's draft stock's going to wind up being, and I don't think like a team like Memphis he'll be available.
It's going to be it's definitely going to be like an actual, like a not rebuilding team that takes Braden for sure.
It's going to be a contender. Yeah,
absolutely.
And unfortunately, like it's going to be like a contender and they're going to like have a lot of point guards on the team too. It's not going to, it's going to work out for Braden where he has a long NBA career, but I think his rookie year isn't going to be as fun as we would like it to be.
Yeah, I get that. All right. Solid 48-minute day. A lot of chat interaction. We appreciate you guys as always. Dion told y'all the schedule for tomorrow. He'll be back with you and a first-time member of the morning after show. It's going to be a fun one. And then Friday, I'm sure they'll have a great weekend preview for you. Going to be a good day on the channel. Going to be a good week on the channel. And like we've been kind of teasing this whole day, lots and lots of crazy announcements coming soon. Yeah. So be on the lookout. We're excited for everything that's happening. Everyone, have an amazing Wednesday, rest of your week. I'll see you guys Monday. Dion, I'll see you tomorrow.